What's up, everybody? So I want to show you the 3/4 inch scale Micro Center arcade that I modified to a racing style arcade. So the story behind this one is I wanted the Outrun. I wanted one of those racing ones. I went to Best Buy and nobody helped me out because basically you had to order them. And then I had to go to Micro Center to pick up a couple switches for the for this 50 inch. So when I was there, they had this and as a basically an open box item. So it was like 150 bucks, I believe, pretty cheap. So I took it and I bought me a G29 steering wheel that they had there. I think like the total was like almost 400 bucks, which is pretty good, you know. And I had a computer laying here that I got from eBay Optiplex, and just started this putting games into it. So the problem that I had with this one to do the steering wheel is that the neck shaft, it was too short, so it couldn't move. So if you look at this, it's 3D printed. 3D printed that I could take this out, unscrew it, and the steering wheel comes off. The steering wheel does come off if I want to. It took me a lot of modification to do this, but it worked fine. Everything's screwed in tight. So basically, a lot of people are gonna ask me, "Oh, how do you have it screwed in?" Two holes from there's a board inside from stock of this cabinet. Put two holes and then two long screws. I think they're M4 screws that go on this one, and just tighten it down. And the thing is solid. I think this is a 27-inch monitor. This is what it recommends to put on it. The pedals, basically took it off from the original and then placed some clutch, brake, and gas. I 3D printed this to like give you a little bit more support for the leg on it, brakes, and then run the wires in the bottom, just drill a hole to the top. 3D printed a cup holder on the side, and this thing is awesome because you could raise the volume here, turn it low on it. This one here runs big box, and I'll show you this right now. So I did it more to a racing theme. You see, we got a nice racing look to it. You do the volume controls right on the steering wheel. The steering wheel is already calibrated to games. It was pretty easy. The good thing, the reason I got this G29 because there was a lot of 3D printed parts that you could do on it. That's why I got it. It's more to modify on it. Actually, remove this whole steering wheel, make it like a Batman style steering wheel that I seen. But yeah, I put that video to make it more of a racing theme. Put some nice subwoofer speakers on this one. So have the racing, we have arcade. You actually still play video games on it. You use these as the remote to play the games. So if you want to play MAME or Nintendo, you could use that. So show you like a racing game or something. This is the back button. So my favorite is always Outrun. And this is run by Techno Parrot. And if you're thinking if this have force feedback, it does. It actually vibrates if you was to go off-road. So I'm gonna pause it here just to run the game. So the game's running. I'm gonna hit the start. Select your car. Do a F50. And the thing that I did to this too, I modded the music. It was pretty simple. I put whatever music I want. Just to give you an idea, you probably hear it on here. Spanish music. So let's just do this one. Press on the brake. Ready to roll. Hear the music. You can feel the vibration. Well, I can feel the vibration, but it is vibrating. Then we know about But you got the idea. But that's the idea of that. And then just go ahead and pick up other games. Technoparrot, if you haven't used it, is a little weird to use, but like some games will have to be on a certain drive in order for it to work, like the what's that called, Fast and the Furious. But yeah, just to give you guys an idea, hear my dog coming down. This was a 3/4 scale Micro Center cab, and to convert it to this, awesome, awesome. Highly recommended to do. It was pretty simple. You're gonna need a 3D printer to do the neck. I'm gonna pause it now to show you that the neck does come off. So here it is. Here's the neck off. Just got to pull the wires, but I'm not gonna do that. But that you just lay it on there and then screw it on. You actually see the like kind of a screw type 3D printed on it. So if I have to do maintenance, I could take that off and it'll be easy instead of removing the whole thing. But yeah, it could be done. You know, I'm trying to figure out quick release, but this was the best one to me. It's more sturdy. The only thing is that holding is the wires. If you do this, be careful with the wires. Don't do it backwards because it'll burn. There was smoke actually coming out of mine, but actually it stayed working. So just to give you guys an idea. So there it is, back on, back to normal, nice and tight, and move. Oh, and this was a 3D printed cover that I did too. Pulled a USB here just in case I had to add more games or anything. Don't have to go through the back on it. But yeah, much better than a RK1-Up Outrun cabinet. Works awesome. You know, I highly recommend somebody to do this. And it'd be cool if you had another one. You could race 2 people. You know, it'd be awesome. But yeah, there's your 3/4 modded Micro Center arcade. Highly recommend.